All right, so I got this Ford F-150 I got to do. Kind of already have a few days into it. Not sure how many hours I got in this job, but a lot so far. It's my first time doing something like this, so a lot of hours into it. So basically this guy wants some new floor pans in. This guy just uses it as a floor, like a farm truck. Now these floor pans are, you gotta have to manipulate them a little bit and bend them, weld them, bend them, weld them. So right now I'm going to start on this side because this side is already pretty much ready to go. I would like to really get it more down to, you know, bare metal and paint it, but it's not gonna look that way. It's really gnarly. I'm not very good with trying to get rid of some of this really gnarly rust. I use a wire wheel and like a flat disc and get better results with that, but this shit's so thin and it will probably won't matter. I could be wrong. When you put these in, you weld them in, it should be fine. It'll probably still rust, but my goal is to probably paint it in the areas that are going to be covered, and then paint the outside as well, so that way it has double layer. And down in here, he's complaining about his feet wet, so down here I made this little plate kind of notched in there. It's not perfect, but it should do, and you won't even see it anyway. Same goes for this one, this plate here. It's really just to cap off some of these holes. It's kind of a low budget job, so basically the goal is to just do what you can in a fast manner of time. It's kind of the plan, but it hasn't been really working out. So anyway, and going to the runners, the gutters here, I did have to remove them. I just had they're surprisingly so old that I can just you know, basically take a cat's paw and just cat's paw them off, and I just kind of scuffed it up real good so I can get something to weld to with that pan. Now all this as well is bad. Now I'm not no fucking restored kind of guy, so this will have to do for now. It will take it by the guy time, but eventually this whole floor is gonna probably rot out. But in his lifetime it probably wouldn't be an issue. This thing's a rust bucket. I mean, look at all that. Still gotta get that all out. Kind of did the same thing here. We're just gonna make new ones. I did have to cut gnarly amounts here, so I don't want to cut out too much of this floor. I don't want it to be not strong, you know. I don't want to cut out more than I need. Now this floor is pretty gnarly, but anyway, once you get the floor pans in, they should be pretty good. So that's that. I'll probably start getting this pan in and then start welding it in. I do need to get my carbide and really clean up in this journal area right here, just because it's very scaly, and I don't have any other tools to really clean this area up very well. And maybe some of this glue and stuff that's still left over, seam glue. And then I could really get in some of these corners and whatnot. I used Luke's carbide earlier. Couldn't figure out a way to get these out, so I just kind of squished together with some zip ties for now so I can at least shove it through. And then, yeah, that's it. That's really it. So I'm gonna get started on that. I don't know how long it's gonna take me. I have until 5 o'clock, if that, because I had to be home soon. Dinner and stuff, so if not, I'll probably pick up after it tomorrow. All right, so what I'm basically doing, I tried doing it with the GoPro on the hood. Doesn't work. I need a mount so I could mount it on the hood, which would be pretty sweet. So basically I'm working it in, I'm pushing and pushing down. So what I've been using is my hammer first. My first thing, I was going like so, and then I tacked it, and then I just gave it a good smack, went over, did the same thing, down, tap. Now sometimes you kind of have to fold it down, which is okay, but really want to work it this way. I'll try to show you on this one. Let's close my eyes for this one. It's kind of a little hassle. this end here to hammer in this groove to kind of this part's kind of crucial because it doesn't have that lip anymore. So I'll still put the hammer, and I use my leg here. Oh shit. Use my leg to hold it. And then I'll take my cone and I'll just rest it right on the side. Alright, I'm gonna close my eyes for this one. You get yourself a tack like that. Now sometimes it just melts the pan. That's okay. Still get another one in somewhere. Gotta be fast. So that one's a better one. And then basically work your way through. I was gonna clean up in here. I fucked myself, but we'll try. I have to get in there and real fast before I go any further from here. I forgot. Not the end of the world, still fixable. Was gonna use the carbides, but fortunately, I forgot the tools to take it apart. Alright. Kind of like to do a little circle. It's better to hit it when it's hot, but I don't have that much time. Can't time it right. Usually it's good with 2 people. So I'm starting with this side, so really I can get this fixed part first before I start squeezing it out. So basically I'm going to be pushing this way and this way, so that way I can really just kind of, if that makes sense, kind of nice and smoothie, you know. Hit that one. Hey, sorry, door. Man, this one's gonna be tougher. Alright, well, you guys get the gist. I'm gonna find a drill, get this good. I don't like that. And then we'll just keep on going and I'll just show you guys the results. I wish I really had like a tripod so I can set it somewhere in here while I'm working and you guys could see everything I'm doing. Figured, you know, let you guys join in on some of the fun. Don't worry, I'm not leaving you out in the dark yet. Yeah, see how much preload this bad boy got. So I need to start from here. So this is what we got going on. I figured I'd try to make this pass just to try it out. It is really difficult. Tacking it on is probably the easiest part. This is next level, dude. Like here I just ground it down because it is horrid. Burning holes like crazy. I got this thing turned down so much. Worst case scenario, I could just take a flat disc and flatten that out, but this is probably the only section that's a-okay. This is probably one of the better welds. Even that was kind of difficult, but managed to make that one look okay. Everything else though, is, I don't know, man. This is my first time doing it. I mean, can't be too bad. I mean, we're welding with like some thin stuff, so I thought it'd be a little bit easier to weld. I mean, I'll show you guys welding. I mean, I might have to switch the bottle out of gas. I mean, it's getting there. I don't know. When's a good time to change it? I don't usually change the bottles. I mean, I could probably turn down the voltage a little bit. But I honestly don't even think I should even tool with it, because it's already pretty. Let's do 14 for try it out. Oh, can't. We'll do 15.5. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just try it. I don't know. Don't even know. But yeah, that's just kind of what's going on right now. I mean, maybe I'm being a little too hard on myself. This is a little harder than I thought. Maybe this is meant to be this hard. It's just, I don't know. I feel like if you TIG weld it, it'd be easier. I might be wrong, I don't know. Never done it. But I think I'm just gonna skip this section. Take a break from that, not overwhelmed, and start working this panel back in. I don't know what to do about this. I don't know if I should cut it or fold it over. I actually have no clue. I haven't got to that point. This is the only corner we got. That's just to keep this thing flat. Don't know. I don't know. Throw in the comments what you guys think, honestly. Maybe you guys have done this before. Maybe I can learn something from it. Well, this is a learning process. This is all new for me. But I don't know. You guys should tell me in the comments like what I should have done better. I don't know. Kind of not really digging this line, but this pan is not very straight. I don't know. I'm not really a good fabricator. It's just like the first thing I've done by myself. Shit. Guess it don't look too bad. I mean, this isn't a farm truck, so thank God. But I mean, you're still gonna see that. I'm sure I can close the door after I get the seals and stuff back in, but I don't know. It's hard, man. It's just very difficult. It's difficult when you've never done something like this before. And this, I just gave up. That I'll let Luke play with, because this is like paper. And I only tacked this down, so I don't really know what to do with that corner. I'm not sure if this corner is supposed to be bent over up against here or what. I don't know if it's supposed to. Then you just, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna call Luke and see what he thinks. I sent him a video, and then go from there, because I don't want to keep going and I'm gonna find out like this is like horrendous. Like, he's the guy that does, well, he's the guy who does most of the welding. Oh, eyeball. Does most of the welding, does most of fabricating. He's testing me on this job, and I'm like thinking to myself, I feel like I could do it, you know, it shouldn't be too bad. But I'm starting to really wonder if maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. It's just hard when he's not here. Like half the time he's not here, and I don't really know what the heck I'm doing, so I'm hoping, crossing fingers, it's okay. Alright, so here's the floor. It's starting to look better after I kind of grind it down. Don't know if there's a method of making this easier. I tried doing a good job here. It's really not easy. I'm kind of running into burning through the sides, which is thinner than this stuff, I think. It's about the same thickness. 18 gauge, I say. And I have to figure out tomorrow what to do at the top here. I don't know how I'm gonna bend it at all, because I was thinking of drilling like maybe a couple of holes and plug weld it to the the floor a little bit, and then I don't know, somehow we're gonna have to bend this in. I tried using a hammer, but this heater blower motor is in my way. I can't really use a hammer, so probably gonna wait for tomorrow when Luke's actually here at the shop, and maybe he can help me do this. And this is like, oh sorry, part of the camera. Woo! Sorry, bye. Anyway, hopefully he'll come and fucking help me and don't feel like I'm doing this by myself, because this is a quite the task if you ask me. It's my first time. I guess it's not too bad. As far as the welds go, I'm not impressed. I do not usually weld this terrible. This is just really hard stuff to work with. I don't know, especially down in here. Really, I can't really grind that unless I get my carbide bit in there, and down in here is actually really rusted out, so it's kind of a bummer. The only thing I'm thinking of is maybe cutting this slim plate in there and maybe welding it in. I don't know. And then since I cut through here, what you guys saw before, I did a weird design cutting this section out because this is where the hole was. Now I gotta figure out how to fill this in. I don't know if I'm gonna just take a piece of plate and then just try to fake it, but other than that, I don't really know. But I don't know, hopefully it goes okay. I'm just gonna do one thing at a time. I don't know. We'll just wait for the master welder for tomorrow, and hopefully it will hopefully it will look better. Maybe you can fix some of my holes. Guys, I tried fixing this one hole, actually I'll show you, right on the tranny tunnel. And hole started off in here and it's kind of working its way up. I'm having a hard time filling this in. If you look down in there, you can see where the puddle's just kind of seeping out. So we got a couple of holes that are just being a real pain, and I don't really know what to do about in here. I can't really get a grinder in there, so I might have to use a carbide bit in there and kind of smooth it out. But you know, you only do what you can. It's pretty stressful when you're working with this kind of stuff. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little clip of what I'm doing at the shop. I think I'm ready to go home and cook some dinner. Get family coming over, and probably gonna cook some burgers, and got pico de gallo made, and make some of the, it's like this weird, like, it's like rolls with like cheese and stuff you can dip in. It's like a dipping sauce for rolls. I was gonna make that. It's pretty good. I don't know, you go on Pinterest, you find all kinds of ideas, make cool stuff. I don't know, and you get cool car ideas and everything. Pinterest isn't just for women. Actually, a lot of stuff on there for men. You can get really cool DIYs out of it. I'm more like that. I kind of like that kind of shit. But besides the point, I'm just gonna end it from here. Hope you guys enjoyed once again. See you guys in the next video. Comment and subscribe.